degrees. Last week, it was 81 or 83 degrees before the sun even came up. But today, we have clouds, but there is some sunshine. Just some beautiful sunshine just all around the place. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Uh, what are you doing, dude? Go, go. Ooh, I might go for some coffee. We're a little bit early. Oh, here's someone coming in late for school. Driving fast, hot and fast. Get those kids. That's, I've had people get mad at me for drinking and driving, but those kids got to get to school on time. So, thank you. Thank you, Georgie, baby girl, for all the hearts. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm feeling spunky this morning, but probably because I woke up to them showing us pictures that coop spots are out there attacking people. Stacy's dog passed away, and he's out there attacking her for it. What a piece of shit! Like, this is the problem with the what the hell's supporters. Like, that used to be what the antis would do. But it's been taken over by all these people who are pieces of shit, like Coop's mods. And Coop has several mods who are pieces of shit. If you think that Coop doesn't agree with what's going on, all you gotta do is pay attention. He does. He does. But he tries to act like me. I'll straight up tell people I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. So if you don't like me, don't watch me. But they all watch me. They all watch me. And but I own all my bullshit. I own it all. Now I know why you haven't replied to me. Hey Trin, good morning. Good to see you. She's out. Are you still on your trip? She's on a trip. I don't want to say where she is, but she's on an international trip. She's all fancy. I love traveling internationally. I'm trying to solidify a couple things. I'm just like, there's stuff happening. And I'm like, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to get this stuff happening. A dime is holding up a dollar. But yeah, trying to think what else is the big things. Um, I'm dealing with a family member who has a ex-partner that they have children with, who is just a nightmare. Right? Well, because Coop is responsible because it's all happening in his Discord. It's all happening in his Discord. So, just like DJ Redis and Juanita, all it's going to take is for one person to cross a line, and it'll be legally, and all that shit can be subpoenaed. And if they don't think they're responsible, you fucking are. You created the forum for the coordination, and you didn't put an end to it and say it needs to fucking stop. See, there's a reason why when I left the What the Hells, I was very vocal. When I left the What the Hell supporters, I screamed it from the top of my lungs, from the mountaintop. I wanted everyone to know. I had the most, like, I didn't do an Irish goodbye where you just sneak out. No, I kicked the door open and announced to everybody. Why? Because I don't want to be drug into any bullshit later on. And that is exactly what's happening. Exactly what's happening. So, I will own my bullshit. There are things I enjoy. Because, like, if loving fat girls is wrong, I don't want to be white. I'm going to McDonald's for coffee. What kind of coffee should I get? People are like, you drink McDonald's coffee? I'll drink any coffee. I hate Starbucks. Starbucks is shit. I wish there was a Dunkin' here in town. I would love me some Dunkin'. When I did the Dunkin' project, ooh, I enjoyed going to Canton, Massachusetts. I really enjoyed that. Going to the Dunkin' and Baskin Robbins headquarters. And let me just say, I came back fat. Hey, Paul, good to see you. See, I knew she would. I knew she would say something. That was why when I heard that joke, I was like, "Oh, I'm keeping that one." It. My girlfriend wanted to try some role play in bed, and I said, "Okay, let's pretend you're on the beach and your face just got stung by a jellyfish." I'm stealing jokes from Pat O'Neill, people. He's a funny comedian. Follow him on Facebook. He's very inappropriate, which is why I love him.
Hi, morning. Will you be using the mobile today?
No, I won't.
What can I make for you today?
Can I get a medium coffee with sugars, please?
You said a medium coffee with how many creams? How many sugars?
2 sugars, please.
Okay. Would that be all for you today?
Yes, it will.
Would you like to round that up for the run on McDonald House today?
No, thank you.
Okay, first line up, please.
All right, thank you. I ain't rounding up. Fuck them kids. I wish there was a Caribou coffee. That's one thing I did love about being in Abu Dhabi. There was one Caribou coffee in the whole city. There was lots of Dunkins, but there was one Caribou. And I it was right near where a friend of mine where she lived. So uh if I was going over there, I would stop in and get one. People don't hang out all day, every day because they differ in perspective. If Kufman's act without morals and compassion, it's because he is that way. He gives it a home to breed. Yep, 100%. 100%. People will always, like, if you see, I talk about this in the military, if you see all these bad things happening, like, I'll give you an example. Fort Hood. Fort Hood is an absolute cesspool. And why is it that? Because there is a culture there. There's a culture that allows it. It it doesn't, like, the generals who go in and out of there are not doing anything to stop that. Yeah, he didn't deny it. That's very true. He doesn't deny it, and he hasn't removed them as much. He's on board. But yeah, and same thing with the generals at Fort Hood. Fort Hood, like, the stories that have come out of Fort Hood. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, they are horrible, horrible. But yeah, um, it's crazy, the stuff that's been happening. Absolutely crazy. Happy birthday, Greg. Good to see you. I haven't seen your comment. I just saw that they're all saying happy birthday, so I wanted to say happy birthday to you. Reach out to me. I'll send you some. It'll be a late birthday present, but I'll send you some Veteran Nation stuff. Maybe I could get you some stickers and stuff to put around. We can start getting more Scottish people watching the show. The yins. I don't know what yins means. I just know it's a Scottish term. I don't even know if it means man or woman. Happy birthday, or I'm sorry, I thought someone else was saying, sing to him, Skipper. What am I supposed to sing? The birthday song? That's copyrighted. I could lose. It's a copyrighted song. People don't know that, and that's why you don't see people singing happy birthday on TV and stuff. See, what's interesting is the song with the lyrics is copyrighted, but the song, if you play the tune, that is not copyrighted because it was a tune that pre-existed the happy birthday song. Just like how what's the other one? Uh, My Country 'Tis of Thee is God Save the King.
You do copyright?
Yep.
Right? Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Grim. Yeah, we need to find a good happy birthday song that isn't shit. Like, I don't like the Beatles one. I'm not a Beatles fan. I love classic rock. I love what the Beatles did separately. I don't like a lot of Beatles music. People are like, okay, you don't like the Beatles. Because I just don't like the Beatles. There's maybe 5 songs that I enjoy of their whole catalog. And a lot of that is earlier stuff. Oh, and speaking of Epilepsy Warrior, um, we she's gotten back her FOIA request and they denied a lot of the stuff. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a FOIA tutorial. When they either fulfill your request or deny your request, they'll almost always redact things if they fulfill it, but if they deny it, always appeal. Like, always. Because nothing becomes actionable if you don't appeal.
Hello, just a medium coffee, tea, sugar?
Yep.
Come right up, okay?
Thank you. He's wearing a beard net face mask. That's what I did during COVID when they were making us wear face masks. I would take that and people would be like, that doesn't work. I'm like, it works just as good as yours. I wore that on a flight.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Yeah, I remember I wore it on a flight and the flight attendant, I was wearing it the whole time and she came and gave me 2 masks over the course of a 4-hour flight. It was like, yeah, you think I'm going to suddenly wear that shit? And those of us who said, oh, these masks aren't working, we're all proven right. Masks, if you're sick, you wear a mask, like to prevent a spread. But those of us who are not sick, the mask doesn't do anything. That's why when you go to Japan and people are wearing masks, the ones wearing masks are the ones who are sick. They're not trying to infect other people. Is it perfect? No, but it will help a little bit. So yeah, me and Epilepsy Warrior gonna be doing. She's gonna be doing a FOIA appeal. I am now reaching out to some media coordinators and requesting information. Men are bigger whores than women. I don't get paid. What are you talking about? The FOIA office is trying to put the wrong number instead of the number I requested. Yep. And once you appeal, it all becomes actionable. And if they keep playing games, that's where they can no longer say, "Oh, it was just a harmless error." No, at that point it becomes malfeasance. And don't be to the point with your appeal. Just say, I'm appealing. Um, you could talk about you gave me you're looking at the wrong, what's that? The wrong phone number. You can give that, but don't do a long thing for an appeal. Now, in your initial, you do a long thing. You be very specific, but not in your appeal. In your appeal, you leave the burden on them. You've already given them a shot. Trying to get a peek under Stacy's skirt. Hey, here's the thing. The problem with some men is they chase everything. I won't do, like, I can be friends with a woman and not try to sleep with her. And here's why that is. Because women are really good wingmen. I'll be friendly with women. And if I'm flirting with a woman, they know. They know I'm flirting with them. I don't play any games. Right? Right? Yeah. And yeah, I don't. So, but if I'm not flirting and I'm just being friendly, like if a woman's like, is he flirting with me? If I'm, first off, if I'm being awkward, yes, I'm 100% flirting. If it's, oh, he's flirting with me, yes, I'm flirting. If it's, he might be flirting, no, I'm just being nice. But here's the thing, because women have sisters and friends, and women are very good wingmen. So that's why, yeah, I will happily. Right, Greg? Yeah, I will happily, um, like, be just friends with a woman. I learned that in college. And that's why, like I've been in positions where I was like the only guy who was like in a group of friends with women. I was the safe guy. I was perfectly fine with it. We'd go out to clubs and stuff, and like one of my friends would come up and be like, I told that guy behind me that I have a boyfriend, so put your arm around me for the next 5 minutes. I'd be like, oh, okay. Absolutely, epilepsy warrior. Absolutely. But yeah, I would do that. Um, and just be their friends. And but I like they would be like, "Do you like that girl over there?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, yeah." And they'd be like, "Okay, we're gonna bring her over here, and we're gonna talk you up and bring them over here." Whereas guys, you gay, bro? No, guys, like I don't I don't go out in groups, especially with Marines. Like I will if I'm invited out and it's a group of Marines, if there's two of them, I'll go. Anymore, I'm out of there. Because and I've seen this happen so many times where like guys will be out, one guy either brings his girl or meets a girl while they're out, and then they're all like sharks trying to sleep with that girl. Like and there were Marines that didn't like that shit that I became friends with, and we became how women operate like a freaking team, man. They're like a fire team. They're like, okay, Stacy broke up their boyfriend. We need to find a man for her. Okay, we're gonna do a triple option, fake pass on 4. Ready, break. That's how women operate. But you do have to be careful because if women decide, well, guys don't have to worry, but women will hate other women, but be all friendly to their face. Big Dirty heard gay and he's coming over. Oh yeah. Oh, Big Dirty. Yeah. There. Let me just say, when his brother's basement is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Good morning, Kevin. Did you ever notice all these crypto bros are always broke bitches? Always. Like, don't get me wrong. I buy crypto, but I'm not going to, like, talk people into buying crypto. If you don't want to invest, don't invest in it. And then start planning their wedding, right? Yeah, I got to be careful because some women fall in love with the idea of me rather than me. 100 plus in San Antonio. Well, I got all these clouds, so it's still only 81 degrees outside. Holy shit, two lines in there. They have two full lines on the base, and it's still a backup. I do like having the truck now because I sit a little bit higher so I can see the front. Whereas with my kicks, it was lower to the ground. Couldn't see shit. I'm talking with one guy. We might be buying a trailer. Hey, Amanda. Amanda, so I was talking about you yesterday because the chaplain is talking about starting a support group on base. TCFL, love with your foot. Love exciting and new. Come aboard, we're expecting you. Maybe Nanny can take care of Dirty's little shrimp, right? Nanny and Daisy, like Coop has all the mods who are pieces of shit. Good morning.
Take care.
Thank you. I'm right now driving over the old airline or flight line. Back when this was an airbase. Today's Friday. Holy shit, I just now realized today's Friday. The channel mods are shared. True. I'm not going to argue with you, but I will say this. I do not want my mods harassing people. And definitely don't want them using any of the Veteran Nation forums in which to do it. That is a hard boundary. Paul. You're not wrong, Paul. You're not wrong. Oh God, I got Georgie sending me stuff. What is she sending me? I think I might have made her mad. Baby girl's mad. She needs an attitude adjustment. I was fucking with her the other day. I go, I think you need a new choke collar with 5 fingers. I knew that would get her going. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. That's one thing, like, my ex, the guy that she cheated on me with, that she's with, he's one of these dudes with a motorcycle. And it's like, people would think, aren't you mad at it? I find it fucking hilarious. Okay? Because he, like, I was calling him Wild Hogs for a while. Because he was like John Travolta and fucking Tim Allen in that fucking movie. Like, the guys with the motorcycles faking the funk, you know? I'm just not I'm not a motorcycle guy. Just not my thing. If respect to you if you are, but don't be one of these guys who, you know, you're like a fucking CEO, but you've got a Harley and you wear all the leather. Like, it's like that is That and the guys who, did you read the article in my message yesterday? No, I'm sorry. I was given some information yesterday that just drove, like, it just drove my day. So I do apologize. I will. But yeah, so these guys, they're just LARPing. Same thing with the dudes who like are constantly wearing football or baseball jerseys. They're LARPing. Come on. But yeah, they're LARPing. They might as well just be like dressed up like a knight and be like, "Oh, what yon does hither break?" You know, like. And I also did something else yesterday that is not really for me. I joined a fantasy football league. That's just as I said it. 10 dropped. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. They were watching. They're always watching. Isn't that funny how that goes? Yeah, I joined a fantasy football league. I'm not into fantasy football. My son has really gotten into NFL, but I'm not going to be that guy wearing a jersey at the fantasy football draft. Like I'm doing it. Like, and here's the thing: if your kids are into something, you should 100% get into it. That is a bonding experience, and never once hesitate to bond with your children, because there will be a day where they don't want you around. Take that time, bond with them. If I had a daughter who is into pretty princesses and dresses me up, I will do that. Like, because it's a bonding experience. You need to don't tell our secrets and follow. You don't. Yeah, you want your kids to be themselves more than anything. And I never quite understood that until after I had my PTSD. Like, I realized I was not embracing parts of myself because my ex didn't like parts of me. She fell in love with the idea of who she wanted me to be rather than who I actually was, which is totally unfair to me. Women do that more than men. Men will do it too, but women tend to do it more, and it's very unfair. Very unfair. Um, that's why my ex, she always wanted me to be a colonel, and I was like, no, that's not my personality. Imagine me as a colonel. For all the veterans in here, you'd be like, holy fuck. But who did she end up cheating on me and being with? A colonel. Because she thought that was impressive for some reason. It's not. It, like, is anybody impressed about a colonel out there? Colonels are a dime a fucking dozen. Whew. I'm here at the office, but I'm here early, so I'm going to sit here for a little bit. Dog's all excited. Go have your sunshades. When it gets this hot out in the desert, you need sunshades in your car. Not these sunshades, but these sunshades. These ones are old. I got to get some new ones. I'm in the market. But they have all these big ones. I like having them separated. I'll just put two up because I can move them around a lot more then. Um, I will be going to the ball this year. I will be streaming from the ball. That will be fun. That's going to be in Vegas. I guess I can turn off the AC. Um, so yeah, that'll be fun. And one of my former Marines will be in Vegas at the same time. So I think we might. He needs a daughter. The world needs pictures of those pretty princess parties, right? Hey, the thing is, like, yeah, you want the kids to enjoy their childhood. Like, I don't get, like, there's Marines here. where I work who don't. It's like they don't like being a dad. Grass always seems green on the other side till you water your own grass, right? Right. But I enjoy being a dad so much. And yeah, my kid's now really into NFL. He's a teenager. So I'm going to embrace that. Streaming your balls in Las Vegas? Probably not that. So, okay. So I am going with some friends and we will be there. I will not be, I'm not that guy to wear my old dress uniform. My friend might be because she was in the Navy and she'll be going. I will be wearing I have a white and a black tux. I will probably be wearing the black, but I might wear the white. We'll find out. But my friend, I think she's wearing her Navy uniform because she's like, I haven't wore that in years. So I think she's gonna pull it out. I actually have a small little group going because we're gonna be there the weekend of Halloween. Now, my friend has already asked me. We were gonna do this a few years ago, but I said, okay, I'll do it in Vegas. Uh, if we go to Vegas for Halloween and we go to the Halloween parties, she wants to be dressed as the one blonde sheriff from Reno 911. And if I go with her, I will be dressed as Terry, the homosexual prostitute on roller skates. I'll have the bandana, the the shirt tied off, roller skates, some booty shorts. I'll be like, I was murdered. Terry, what are you doing? I'm just here doing my album. You have an album, Terry. Yeah, it's called uh, "Fuck You, Dad." Party USA. I forget what he said. I'll have to rewatch Reno 911. Um, so you're going to a penguin event. The Marine Corps Ball is not a penguin event. It is a fun event. It is a formal event. I will have my mini medals on. Who's our little Gerald Bird? So that will be fun. That will be fun. That we'll be doing that. So yeah, if anyone's in Vegas, that will be the weekend of Halloween. I will be there for several days. I turned him gay. Crap. No, that'll be fun. Yeah, they want me to be Terry. A couple of years ago, my friend, she had a girlfriend. They were gonna do Reno 911 cops, and they wanted me to be Terry, but they wanted to do it in Palm Springs. You guys got to know how much of a gay community is in Palm Springs. I go, I'm not doing that because there are a significant amount of gay men who would think I am real, not seeing it as a character. So, Jessica, if I do that, yes, I will be live streaming it. It'll be fun. And Terry was my favorite character. Oh, I'm going to wear jean booty shorts. Yes. I'll make sure they're frayed and everything. I'll have to get me those big socks that he had. How about remember when Terry was working at the taco stand giving hand jobs in the bathroom? And you guys have to listen to Nick Swartz and talk about how that character came about. It's so funny. I'm looking at the time. I'm gonna have to end this here soon. Got to get inside. Got to get to work. Booty shorts with glitter. I didn't think about glitter. I was thinking I'll get like a My Little Pony shirt that I can tie up, so then like my fucking gut is showing. Because that was what was funny is he was showing his midriff, but he had a gut just like how I do. There are people on the strip who will be dressed like that. That's the whole thing. It'll be funny. I got a feeling though, I might have to get those roller skates that I put over my shoes because I got a feeling several of the hotels won't let me be on roller skates if I'm in there. I would. So we've got a small group, and I know a lot of them are going to want to be Reno sheriffs. I wish someone would go as my second favorite Reno sheriff, which was Natasha, or what was her name? Natasha Leggero. She would always be a girl in like a little tea dress, and she'd always end up trying to run for the cops because she was so small. They'd be lifting her up and like throwing her on her shoulder, and she'd have her legs flailing. And there would always be times where like they would have to blur out her crotch like she's not wearing panties, and it was always hilarious. Yeah, you got to listen to Nick Swartz and talk about Terry because he was like, he's like, yeah, they were absolutely like, no, we're just doing this for a pilot. We're just doing it to make our friends laugh. We'll show them the pilot. This is never going to see the light of day because they were pitching it to CBS for CBS television and not thinking, oh, this could get picked up on cable. All right, guys, I need to get going. Thank you so much for being here.